Hey guys, welcome back to the Friday Vlog, where we discuss activity that goes on here with the BuzWeaver channel. That includes things like current events, headlines that are in the news, pop culture, social media technology, and items of interest that come up during the week, to include shorts. And of course, to all of you guys here in the US, I want to hope that all of you had a great Thanksgiving. And I want to thank all of you guys across New Tech, as well as here on YouTube, for your guys' continued support.
We start things off from Yahoo Entertainment, The Wrap. Trump sues MSNBC, Reuters, and 18 other news organizations, claims they coordinated in misreporting 73 million Truth Social losses. So what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, as we cover here on the BuzWeaver channel, we take the difficult, we take the complicated, we take the tumult, we take the confusion, and we break it down into very simple terms. And that is, of course, as we mentioned here, how the establishment uniparty, along with the legacy media, coordinate their efforts to go after certain individuals, certain organizations, conservatives, people on the right, and just essentially manipulate and coerce, which is what they do. Donald Trump is still very angry over the erroneous reporting about the financial losses at his Twitter clone, Truth Social, and a new lawsuit filed Monday. The ex-president claimed that the reports were actually a vast media conspiracy involving no less than 20 major outlets. And look how snarky they are here. A Twitter clone, frivolous lawsuit, conspiracy. This is all the language they use to try to deflect and try to diminish the fact of what's actually happening here, and that is that there has been fraud against Donald Trump. Instead of saying it like that, they obviously have to come out and try to softball it. The lawsuit comes following the report this month that Truth Social, had lost 73 million in 2023. That figure turned out to be incorrect. The company had actually lost 31 million. So instead of them saying it was a lie that was perpetrated by the legacy media to damage President Trump, former President Trump, they have to say, oh, it was just an incorrect error. It was just an error. It's not clear how the error occurred, as I just said, or became so widespread. The initial 73 million figure was attributed to a securities filing by Digital World Acquisitions Corp., which is attempting to merge with Truth Social. Within 24 hours of those reports, the relevant articles were updated to reflect the correct amount. While updated articles contained acknowledgement of the error, none explained where the initial amount came from. Of course it's not going to explain it. That's why we talk about it here on the BuzWeaver channel. They don't explain. See, the media doesn't explain. Their job isn't to explain and give you actual details or the actual truth, amazingly enough. So here you have it, just in these 3 paragraphs, how the legacy media comes in to even defend itself, to defend its fellow legacy media outlets. It's absolutely extraordinary, absolutely extraordinary. But it doesn't end with Donald Trump. You see, Elon Musk is also suing. Musk X sues Media Matters over its report on ads next to hate group posts. So see, this is all manipulation and coercion. So ridiculous. Elon Musk's social media company X filed a lawsuit against liberal advocacy group Media Matters for America on Monday, saying it manufactured a report to show advertisers post alongside that organization and another organization post in order to drive advertisers from the platform and destroy X Corp. So what they were doing was Media Matters would follow certain organizations like the 2 mentioned here. And if they saw a post from them and then maybe an ad next to it or on it, however it's done there on X, because I use ad blocker, they would try to scream, look, advertisers are posting on these particular posts, like say, for example, like next to Disney, like, so for example, they follow Disney or Coca-Cola or some other name brand, Ford, and they'll say, oh, look, next to this, they have this advertisement. And this is exactly what they do on YouTube during ad apocalypse. It's the same thing. The same issues I have even on my own channel is that advertisers are terrified to do certain things because they know that these cancel culture, outrage mobs, activists of all sorts will start attacking them because they see this advertisement, say, on BuzWeaver. Oh, man, BuzWeaver, that right-wing person on YouTube. Look, they had an advertisement on his video there. It's absolutely awful. How are you allowing it? Now, I'm such a small channel right now as probably not being as impacted. But YouTube is aware of what my content is. They know what I cover. They know what I talk about. They know what's going on. I'm not suggesting that there's a conspiracy against me. I'm just simply saying that, as we can see here, when it comes to media matters and many other of the organizations here, I think in the article it mentions some of them here. So the lawsuit filed in Sarasota County, and you see NBC, MSNBC, Newsweek, CNBC, Reuters, The Daily Beast, The Miami Herald, and its executive editor, Alex Mena. And so you got all of these organizations here, Mediaite, The Hill, New York Daily News. So you got all of these organizations, as we talk about, when people say, what do you mean by the establishment uniparty? What is this establishment uniparty you're talking about? Right here. Right here. These news agencies are institutions in government, Hollywood, the executives, corporations, the military-industrial complex, a number of organizations and groups and activists and special interests all working together, coordinated, as it says here in this report. But it's just amazing how the media can come and defend itself. Of course, when it comes to President Trump, they just immediately go with fraud instead of, frivolous lawsuit and these sorts of terms. They go immediately after Trump. They go immediately after Musk, who exposes and calls them out too. You remember when we covered all of the various Twitter letters that came out. Absolutely extraordinary. But that's what I had for you guys this Friday.
All right, guys, so that's going to wrap it up for this Friday vlog. Thank you for the likes, the shares, and the comments. Of course, all of your guys' support is always appreciated. Below this video, you can find the various social media links that I belong to, so I encourage you guys to follow me on other social media besides just YouTube. And, of course, there are the links for those of you who are Prime members as well as frequent orderers of Amazon. I believe that's a word. We can use it anyway, as it helps out the channel. So I appreciate your guys' help. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving, as I mentioned earlier. And of course, appearing there on the screen, that would be the channel icon you guys can click on to subscribe, as well as select notifications. That way you know when it's content on the channel. And before I lose my voice, I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I will see you guys all next week behind the Galaxy phone camera.